Oh, you are welcome to today's class with PG Studio NG, and I welcome you all. I welcome you all. So today we are gonna start up with introduction to graphic design. So have you been seeing lines, shapes being used for representing information visually? That is called graphic design. So without wasting your time, we can say that graphic design is the process of representing information with visual and textual content. Or you can say that graphic design is a communication design or message. That's it. That's the simplest form of definition of graphic design. Or you can say that it is the use of design elements to communicate an idea, which means that anything that you are seeing either by art or anything that is not communicating a message, that is not graphic design. So that's it. If you know this definition, it will help you a lot, because everything about graphic design is all about communicating a message. It's all about communicating a message. So if you have this in mind, that anything that you are doing, both your designs, if it's not communicating a message, know that it's not a graphic design. So having known what graphic design is, then what's the next thing that will be going to your mind now is, who am I? Who is a graphic designer? So if I've been asked who is a graphic designer, what will be your response? What will be your response? What will you tell the person? So a graphic design is a person, or is a one who implements graphic design elements and principles using a tool or software to pass information. So the person can use a tool or a software to pass what? Information. Everything about graphic design is all about message, information. So when you know these things, it will help you a lot in both your designing and both everything that you are giving out to people. It will help you. Having known who you are as a graphic designer, what you are is what you are is what? A problem solver. You are meant to solve a problem in a given geographical area, or in a given demography. Do you understand? You are meant to do what? Pass information in everything that you are doing, in your designs, in your videos, in whatever you are doing that is making people to have interest in that stuff. The main idea there is what? To pass out information. All right. Having taken that one down, we are going to move forward by knowing the types of graphic design we have. So actually we have 8 types of graphic design. I'm gonna take them step by step. So the first one is the visual identity graphic design. The visual identity graphic design, they work on brand identity. That's the first thing. They work on brand identity, whereby they communicate brand emotions and expressions. And this visual identity graphic design, they collaborate with brand stakeholders to create assets like what? Logos, like typography, color palette, and image libraries that represent what? A brand identity or a brand personality. So examples of ones that are being done by these people are logos. So these are the main thing they are being done. These are one of the type of graphic design, that's visual identity graphic design. So whenever you see logos and everything, you know that it's under what? Visual identity graphic design. Then the second one is what? The marketing and advertising graphic design. You have been going through my channel, you have been seeing some of the flyers and some of the things that I'm doing. Currently, I am a marketing and advertising graphic designer. That's who am I, because in this channel you are going to see some of the ones that I do. So this marketing and advertising graphic they work with company owners, directors, managers, marketing professionals to create what? Assets for marketing strategies. These people might work alone as a creative team, or they can specialize in a specific type of media. And some of the ones that you can see, some of the examples of marketing and advertising graphic design is the flyers, the magazines, the newspaper, the posters. These are walls that are being these are examples of marketing and advertising graphic design. So the third one is what? The users interface graphic designs. You can see this type of graphic design focuses on the user's visual experience, making them easy to use and provide friendly experience. So some of the examples of these users interface graphic designs is what? The game interface, the app designs or web designs. These are the examples of users interface graphic designs. So the next one we are going to talk about is the motion graphic design. The motion graphic designs are graphics that are in motions, and this might include tutorial videos, promotional videos, some of the video games that we have been seeing, GIF, animation, logo intros. These are examples of motion graphic design. So these are the examples. So having gotten this brief explanation on motion graphic design, the next one we are going to is informative. They give information about a particular place, and examples of these environmental graphic designs are the signage that we do see, the wall murals, the museum exhibition, and office branding, or you can say the public transport navigations. These are the examples of this environmental graphic design. And having gotten this, we are moving to packaging graphic designs. These packaging graphic designs, they communicate directly to what? The consumers. They communicate directly to the consumers. Those people that some of the biscuit wraps that we see, some of the buns that we see, all the things that we see, they are telling a brand story. So it's the work of these packaging graphic designs to create concept, to develop mock-ups, and to create a print ready files for these products. So examples of these packaging graphic designs are what? The biscuit wraps that we see, the biscuit wraps, the soap wraps, and some of them you can see it on the screen. Having gotten this explanation, the next one we are going to is what? The publication graphic design. They specialize in publication work with editors and publishers to create layouts with careful selected typography, and also they work with photography to make bookmaking easy. And some of examples of this publication graphic designs are the newspaper, the magazine, and catalogs. These are some of the examples of this work. So the last but not the least, in what I'm going to discuss today is the art and illustration for graphic design. The art and illustration for graphic design. Sometimes some people. So the last one in my list now is art and illustration for graphic design. Sometimes we see green as being as graphic design, but I'm going to tell you the difference between these two. Designers create compositions that's to communicate and solve problems, while these graphic arts and illustrators, they create what? Original artworks that are so much for what? Commercial use. So you can see that this art and illustration, mainly their works is what? For commercial use. You can see some of their works on your polo, on your clothes. Mainly everything they do is what? For commercial use. So this is it for today. If you have any question or anything that you don't understand, you can ask your question. So I still remain PG Studio NG, your coach for today's class. Thank you very much for joining us today.